Hi dear friends, good evening to all of you. Yes, many of you have the fear of Prelims 2023. The reason is maybe you couldn't clear Prelims last 2 years, even after last 2 years attempts, or maybe the fear is because of your low marks in the continuous mock test. The previous mock test, you given 10 tests or 20 tests and still your score is below 40, below 50. You are worried about that. So in this video, I will give you the solutions or the tips which will definitely give you an edge in the final examination. If you take care of these aspects, definitely you can take care of or you can improve your score in the prelims examination. Now before that, let me tell you one thing. As many great personalities said, every serious, every genuine UPSC aspirant has to think in the mind that being failed or failure or how badly you failed every time doesn't matter. Being human, being competitive, failure is part of life. It is part of the game. Every topper in the journey of this preparation, they failed multiple times. Then only they become the topper. So failure is part of life. It is part of this competition. But it is, being failed or you continuously failed, it doesn't matter. What matters, how you rise from the failure. So you couldn't clear this examination last attempt or previous attempts, doesn't matter. Or you couldn't crack this mock test or you couldn't cross the cutoff in the mock test in the previous times, doesn't matter. What matters is you do the self-assessment, try to find out what all the problems you have. So listen to the tips I give here. First important thing is, let me tell you, many failures are, just you see, this was the last our polity test. And here, let me tell you I have discussed with the students and the problem, what I understood is many fail because of carelessness. You are so tensed and you are so careless or you are with an absent mind, you attempt the test. And what is the reason you are giving is, yes sir, I am afraid of this UPSC examination, you are afraid of this prelims examination, etc. But the reality is, your tension is not about this exam. Your tension, even when you sit for revision preparation and even in the examination hall, you think about one thing: what if I fail? What if I fail? How to tackle my parental pressure, or how to tackle my family issues, how to tackle my job issues, how to tackle my issues with the boss, or how to tackle my earnings issues related to earnings. See, your priority, your fear is not because of this examination, it is because of overthinking. So being careless or being failed means, it is not because of this exam pressure. I'm telling you, it's a pressure beyond the exam. So most important thing is you stop overthinking. That is a slow poison. That is actually very dangerous. Your thoughts about what if I fail, how could I marry, or whom should I marry, or how to talk to my parents, or how to chat in the WhatsApp, or what will happen with me if I fail. All these tensions, get rid of it. If you are thinking about those things, then prelims is not for you. This exam is not for you. Okay, if you really wish to crack this exam, you have to be very focused in this preparation, or in every second, every minute, whatever the things, it is about the Supreme Courts or High Courts of India, or it's about the Attorney General, it's about Panchayat Raj institutions, whatever you study, just focus on that. Carelessness, yes, that is one of the silent villain for your failure. Because you see, the question is asking for arranging from south to north and you arrange from north to south. Question is asking for arranging ascending order, you are arranging in descending order. Question is asking for these arrangements in the clockwise direction, you do it in the anti-clockwise direction. Question is asking for picking the not correct one and you are picking the correct one because of this absent-mindedness, because of this carelessness. So get rid of it. At least 20% questions can be saved. 20% of the questions can be, yes, you can hit accurately if you get rid of this so-called carelessness, or if you get rid of that careless errors. So that is first thing you have to do. You have to get rid of the carelessness. Just to stop overthinking. Just to stop thinking about what if I fail, what if I couldn't clear, or how to manage my parents, how to perform that long jump after prelims. Just get rid of it. Okay, that will that will hurt you. That will spoil your preparation. Just be focused in the current things, whatever you are doing right now. And the low score, again I'm telling you, reason for your low scores, it is because of the fact that you are not able to constantly focus on what you are preparing, what you are revising. Sometimes your priority shift, even though you sit for 10 hours, the productive hours you put into preparation is just 2 hours. Rest of the hours you are idling, you are doing something. In the sake, for the sake of preparation, you are doing something, but your mind is somewhere else. Your priority is shifted to something else. So if you really wish to clear this exam, your priority has to be this preparation. It is not about simultaneously clearing other exams. You have to do. I'm not saying that don't do that. Yes, you have to. You can give other attempts, or maybe other exams, maybe like RBA exams, or maybe like state civil, public service exams. Whatever the things you can do, but the priority has to be. This has to be your priority. If your priority shift in your action and thoughts, that is again a slow poison that will not save you in this exam. So please take care of that. And another thing is, I have seen many aspirants till the last month of the prelims, they simply do mains preparation. That is bad idea. Your idea has to be an integrated approach, because history, geography, polity, environmental science, science and tech, current affairs, all this, it has prelims angle, mains angle. When you prepare, you see last 1 year you prepared these subjects, and your approach was an integrated approach. That is more than sufficient. Okay, simply investing lot of time into ethics papers or into essay paper, into optional paper, and you are thinking that last 1 month I will do prelims preparation, that is a blunder idea. At least from this January itself, yes, of course, you will have to focus more on your prelims. I'm not saying that completely skip your mains. You have to take care of your answer writings, your optional preparations, obviously, because many subjects, I told you that yes, they overlaps with your prelim syllabus, and of course that will help you in your prelims preparation. So give more weightage to prelims. Prelim syllabus has to be covered, multiple rounds of revisions to be done for all the prelim subjects, and most importantly, practice has to be done. Don't think that overnight you will improve your score from 20 to 110. That is impossible. The growth of the graph, that is constant, and it is that steady progress. So give more weightage to your prelims preparation, your question practices, and your revision, etc. That is at least 4-5 months before this prelims examination. Okay, it doesn't mean that you should not. I mean, I just what I mean is not to ignore your mains. You can continue your mains till mains preparation. 2 hours, 3 hours, even 4 hours mains preparation till March. Nothing wrong in it, but priority has to be to these prelims. Okay, now if you feel that I'm just preparing for the sake of experiencing the UPSC examination, if you are preparing for that, or if you are preparing like that, I mean just to experience the UPSC examination, I would say that don't give this time. Okay, if you really wish to just experiment this exam, better is to practice the last 10 years questions. UPSC prelims pattern changed in 2011 to 2020 or 22 questions previous questions are available. Just practice them in a closed room or in an open room. You just sit and practice them. That is more than sufficient to experience UPSC pattern, for which there is no need to waste an attempt. Okay. Now here what is very important is like instead of giving such kind of experiences or experiments, it is always nice you have a very balanced thorough preparation, that is balancing your current affairs and static portions. The static subject, static syllabus is there, prepare it very well. Give equal weightage to current affairs also, because UPSC is always unpredictable. Some years they ask more questions from static subjects, some years they ask more questions from current affairs. Both current affairs and the static portions are important for us, so don't ever miss that. And of course, I still know many aspirants are there. See, this kind of the factual knowledge is also required. For example, consider the following pairs regarding the number of tiers in the Panchayat Raj system: West Bengal, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu. Whether West Bengal follows 2-tier system or it follows 3-tier system. Rajasthan, whether it follows 2-tier system, 3-tier system. Tamil Nadu, whether it is 4-tier, 3-tier, 2-tier. Factual knowledge is required. So conceptual clarity you should have, factual idea you should have, current affairs you should prepare, static you should prepare, and also you have to go beyond the NCERT also. Still, till the last day or that D-day of the exam, you are only focusing on NCERT. That is not an idea. That is not the easier. You are going to give the very competitive exam and you simply prepare NCERT only, means that is a wrong idea. Even if some toppers say only prepare NCERT, I won't agree with that, because UPSC has far beyond NCERT. NCERT is the basic. You have to cover it, definitely, no doubt. Any aspirant, yes, you are a beginner or you have to start with the NCERTs for history, geography, economy, polity, environmental science, because that is the easiest way to understand the basics of every subject. But UPSC examination is far beyond that. So once you covered NCERT, means next you go for the next round. I'm not saying that this time you have to pick a new book. Whatever you studied, advanced things you studied, maybe the material or the reference books, whatever you covered, revise it multiple times. Revise NCERT multiple times and revise the advanced things, whatever you done, you revise it multiple times. Okay. And that revision also must go through the practices. Revision is not, doesn't mean that you are lying somewhere, you are sitting somewhere and you are reading the material multiple rounds. Your mind will not register everything. And the best way to do the balanced revision is practice. Be it history, at least 20-25 questions or 40 questions you can practice on every day. And that everyday improvement matters a lot. Don't think that I will study till that May and finally I will do the improvements like Spider-Man, Superman, I will do the miracles or I will do these extraordinary things. That will not happen here. Improvement that should happen on everyday basis, for which everyday practice matters a lot. Daily 25 or 40 questions or daily 30 questions you can practice, and you can have a self-assessment on daily. Okay, what all things you made right, what all things you made wrong, how many rounds of reading you done, or what about your time management, or how many questions you were able to apply the exact educated girls. All those things you can you can assess by daily practice. So that matters a lot. Another thing I would say, don't be judgmental. Don't be judgmental. Don't be judgmental. Don't think that you are good for nothing. You always think like this: I couldn't score well, so I can't declare this. Yeah. If you feel so depressed or so disappointed, just Google or just search in YouTube. Some motivational videos are there of the toppers and inspiring personalities. Civil service toppers are there, or many inspiring personalities are there. They all started this from the lowest to profile. Some were coolies. Okay, some were like farmers. Some were rickshaw pullers. Before becoming IAS, IPS or IRS or whatever, before becoming a civil service officer, their economic background was poor, maybe their social status was poor. They faced all the ups and downs, so they have come through all the ups and downs and they cleared finally. So you see, all those things is motivation for you. In some movies they say that insult is the biggest investment, something like that. So people may say different things about you, but you don't be judgmental over others performance and over your own performances. UPSC is always unpredictable and you are also unpredictable. Now coming to the fact, multiple revisions. The biggest problem with many aspirants, why they couldn't fail, they study everything. Even the last day, before the last, till the last day of exam, they continue studying. Even they study new things also. That will not save you in this exam. Once you finish your studying, next important step is revision. 4 to 5 rounds of revision you have to do for every subject along with practices. That matters a lot. Without a practice, revision is worthless. With revision is waste, I would say. Practice matters a lot. You have to, yes, you come across this particular thing, yeah, it's about this human trafficking, or it's about this benefits of log adalat, or it's about the attorney general, whether the term of this office of the attorney general is fixed by the constitution, or whether he is appointed by the president. See, when you study something, you must have the crystal conceptual clarity about that thing, and you have to practice it very well, and you have to attempt the questions, because while attempting the questions, even if you made wrong, next time you will never forget it. So practice matters a lot. Okay. And understanding yourself, or maybe where you stand in the preparation, whether you are eligible for this clearing this time, in order to assess that, there is one best solution, that is giving maximum number of the quality standard mock test. Okay, you start mock test from now at least. Now the time is not up, I would say. Still a quality time is there, a good time is there, number of days are there for preparing very well for this exam, and start these mocks from now onwards. Every Sunday, weekend, you can take the full test, 100 questions full length test. Every day you can take like 25 questions or 30 questions test. Okay, that way you practice, you revise every subject. Even this practice is very important. I would say you practice, if possible, you practice it offline with that OMR sheet. Even that bubbling, that shading those bubbles also matters a lot. Sometimes in the question, yes, you read about this particular nota is not being used here, or you read about something, the question is about this Representation of People's Act 1950, you read the statements and something strike in the mind, but when it comes to OMR sheet, instead of Bombay, you picked Delhi, you shaded that Delhi. So all of a sudden you can't avoid such kind of things, that is through practices you can avoid such kind of the carelessness. Okay, so take care of it. Even that 120 minutes time management matters a lot. You are simply keep on studying and revising and you are not practicing, the last D-day will be trouble for you. Exactly, you get to 120 minutes and you have to finish the 100 questions. You have to attempt maximum number of questions with accuracy, plus X, Y, Z, 3 rounds of reading you have to finish. X is for easier, damn sure questions, Y is for moderate tough questions, Z is for the toughest questions. To finish the 3 rounds of readings, you exactly require time. You exactly require practices, because the last day, the final day, if you think of these things, that will not work out here. Practice from now onwards. Definitely you will get to 3 rounds reading, time for 3 rounds readings, and that will maintain that accuracy of answers. Okay, that you please take care. Then I said, simple things are there. For example, you see, yes, the order of the presidents of the Republic of India. The order of the presidents of the Republic of India. The order of the presidents of Republic of India is list of these dignitaries or the officials, the list which proposes, yes, that order of these dignitaries in the ceremonial, activities, functions, etc. You see, here it is given: Chief Justice, Governor, Attorney General, Election Commissioner. Okay, so answering this, here that, yes, out of the choices, that, yes, Governor comes first, then Chief Justice of India, then this Election Commissioner, then this Attorney General. See, these are simple questions. UPSC will not ask you the most, what is called alien questions. They will ask you questions from whatever you learned in the NCRTs and from your Lakshmikant or whatever your standard books. But all of a sudden, when you see these things, will be confused, because you started from that, you learned that particular order which start from President, Vice President, Prime Minister, Governor kind of the order. Then out of that, all of a sudden, when these things are selected and put into the question, you will be confused. And how to get rid of such confusions? practice. You have to practice. Don't think I will do all the practice in the final 10 days. That will not work out here. And if you feel that, for example, continuously you are preparing and you feel bit down, best thing is like go for a solo ride, a trip or something, or you just get to relax, to watch some movie, or take a small break, 1 day break, 2 day break. You meet your parents, chat to your parents or your best friends, just talk to somewhere, or goes out somewhere with your friends for 1 day, 2 day. Take a small break and refresh yourself, come back to preparation and do the self-assessment where all you are lagging behind. What all things you may feel that, okay, this kind of the problems I have, this kind of the issues I have, find out of your issues and try to get a solid solution for that, for which you can get the support of your mentors or even your best friends. So please try to understand, this preparation, this is not to impress anybody. This is not to impress your girlfriend or boyfriend, or it is not to impress your neighborhood or your the close relatives, cousins. It is your life here. Just think like that. It is your life. It is to impress yourself. It is to become something in the life. It is to fulfill your dream. You are into this preparation. So don't take it as a joke. Don't take it as a Herculean task. What all things you do passionately, you can enjoy it and you can get the best result out of it. Even if you are enjoying a dish, you are having your meal without good kind of the what is called this chicken, mutton curries and all. Even if you have that small curd with salt combination only with your lunch, with your meal, still you can enjoy. If you are too hungry, you will enjoy that meal. Definitely you will enjoy. You need not to to have that continental dishes or Chinese dishes or any side dishes for that. So you feel that hungry for this clearing this exam. You prepare very well. This is your life. Okay, this is nobody else's life, it is your life. So be passionate with this. Try to get, you must have that perseverance in yourself, patience in yourself, and try to learn from your mistakes, try to learn from your failures, and try to find out the actual problems with your preparations, and try to get it corrected by your mentors, and be confident, and everyday assessment, everyday practice of 25 to 40 or 50 questions, and after every day's practices, just do that self-assessment, what all the mistakes you done, your strength, your weaknesses, what all the problems is there with your preparation. Try to find it out, try to solve it, and just move on. Definitely you can crack this exam. So what all things I said today, take care of those aspects and be cool. Sometimes you can listen to some music, some A.R. Rahman music, or you can listen to some album songs. Sometimes you can do dancing, sometimes you can talk to your parents. Being a UPC aspirant doesn't mean that 24/7 you have to be with the Lakshmi Gand, you have to be with the Ramesh Singh, nothing like that. You take small naps and small breaks in the everyday's preparation, and just to be cool and just to be passionate and move on. Okay, that's it. All the best. Thank you.